Hello student. Today in this video we will study about the chapter number 7 in history. We will study about the Gonds. Okay, the Gonds were the one of the largest, best known tribes in India, and they were spread across the central India, including the part of the Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha. Okay, and however, their traditional habitat was hill forest region of the central India, which was called the Gondwana land. Okay, the large Gond tribe was divided into many clans, and these clans were under the chief who were called the Raja or Rai. This clan was mm, the head of this clan was chief or Raja. Okay, and at first they practiced the shifting cultivation of which was situated in area where they live, and but by the last day of the Delhi Sultanate, you will see that these people or these tribe became the state ruled by their own kings. The area which was located in this region, the Graha Katanga one was the one of the biggest kingdom of the Gonds, and which was ruled by the Rajas. And in the Abul Fazl's Akbarnama, the Akbarnama which is wrote by Abul Fazl. In his book, Abul Fazl has mentioned about the Gond rulers, where he had told about the kingdom which is called the Grah Katanga, which have about 70,000 villages. It was the Gond king's kingdom where there was a 70,000 villages. The Gonds, the kingdom of the state Graha Katanga was divided into the several Grahas under the command of individual Gond clan. Each Graha was divided into the unit of 80 villages, which was called the Chaurasi. And these Chaurasi villages were further divided into the Bharot in 12 villages. Okay, this was the administration system of the Gonds. During this time, you will see the Grah Katanga became very powerful kingdom under the rule of Amandas. Amandas, who got the title of Sangram Shah when he became the Rajput king. Okay, because he have gave a lot of land to the Brahmins. Brahmins as in the form of donation or grant, and because of that the Brahmins gave him the Brahmins added them in the Rajput clan. In this way, when he became the Rajput, Amandas became Rajput ruler, then he entitled himself on the name of Sangram Shah. He has his son whose name was Dalpat Shah, and he was married with the Durgavati, who was the princess of Mahoba, the Chandel king. She was daughter of Chandel king Salbhan. When Dalpat Rai was very young, because of some reason he died, and after that Rani Durgavati became the ruler of kingdom because her son was very minor age. Because of that, Rani Durgavati became the guardian of her son Bir Narayan. Grah Katanga was the rich state famous for the elephants, and in 1565 the Mughal Emperor Akbar sent message to Rani Durgavati to merge her kingdom in Mughal Empire, but she refused to become the slave of Mughal Empire, and she refused the proposal of Mughal Emperor Akbar. And she was attacked by the Mughal army, and she gave a big fight to the Mughal army. And in this battle, Bir Narayan and Durgavati, both of these get died. Okay, in this way, the Mughal Empire now came in the hand of, in this way, the Grahakatanga came in the Mughal Empire. But the Mughal Empire not directly ruled over this kingdom. They gave this kingdom to in hand of Chandra Shah, who was uncle of Bir Narayan. But during this time, you will see the Gond tribal, or we can say the ruler of this kingdom, he not accepted the slavery of Mughal Empire, and they did so many revolt against the Mughal Empire. In this way, the Grah Katanga, which was a very prosperous, which was very rich or wealthy kingdom of that time, when Mughal Empire conquered it, and they took all the wealth of Grah Katanga in their capital. Okay, here the smaller kingdom survived for some more time before in under the Chandra Shah, but when the Britishers came in this region, they took over the whole region in their own hand. During 18th century, the whole empire was totally collapsed, and all the power came into the hand of British Empire. Yeah, now second topic is about the Ahoms. Ahoms were the migrant who came from the Myanmar, Burma, which is now known as the Myanmar, and they were the clan of two. They belong to the two clan Indo-Chinese family, and they started. Settle in the region of Assam, means now northeastern part of our country. They migrated from Myanmar, which was earlier it was known as Burma, and they started settling in valley of Brahmaputra, and some of them move in the upper part of the Assam. Okay, and they established their big kingdom in this region, which was called Ahoms. Okay, Ahoms was a very powerful ruler of these एरिया। अहोम जो थे यहाँ के बहुत ही पावरफुल रूलर्स थे, इन्होंने अपना बहुत बड़ा किंगडम स्टैब्लिश किया था। एंड व्हेन दे रीच हियर, द मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल ऑफ दिस रीजन वर द हिंदूज, सो दे ऑल्सो बिकम द हिंदूज, and they made so many temples in this region, which you will if you will go and if you will visit in these places, you will see there are so many temples which were built by the Ahom kings. Okay, and this kingdom means the Ahom's kingdom was saw so many attacks of the Mughal Empire. During the Akbar, it was also Akbar also sent his army to defeat the Ahoms, but in 1662 Mughals in 1662 Mughals defeated Ahoms and captured the Assam, many part of the Assam, and the Ahom were directly did their rule over the Assam about 300 years. Their ruling period was about 300 years. In 1618, it was also attacked by Prince Khurram, and the Kangra fort was captured by Mughal Empire. And you will see the biggest and the very bravest and very powerful ruler of this region was this tribal group was Rudra Singh. Rudra Singh was a very powerful ruler of this Ahom rule, and he ruled over the upper and the lower part of the Assam, which was further divided by the Britishers in different states, which are now called the northeastern part of our country or northeastern state. We know about the seven sisters. You all know about the seven sisters of these northeastern states. The culture of the Ahom was mainly the people who were doing rule over this kingdom. They were Hindus. They followed the Hindu religion, and they have made a chronicle which is called the Buranjis, in which they have written all the details of their kingdom and their kings who ruled in this dynasty, in Ahom's dynasty. Okay, Ahom dynasty ruled about 300 years, but their power started decreasing during the British Empire. When Britishers came here, they saw this region was very good for the growth of tea plantation. So they captured this area and started doing the plantation of tea. And in this way, you will see the Ahom kingdom slowly started decline, and during the 19th century the whole power of the Ahom dynasty was totally destroyed by the Britishers. In this way, this region was captured by the Britishers and used for the plantation of tea. Here we have studied about the two case study. We will study next next video. We will study about the next topic.